Welcome everybody, it is your boy Morbor. We're about to do our first C-Class oval race. I should probably get it to where I have my headphones on. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Where is it? Where is it? That's the one. That's the one we're looking for, boys. All right, let's get this going, then we'll get the stream up so we can read comments. Did it work? Sure did. Of course it did. What am I talking about? Of course it worked. All right, boys. Let's see here. Let's get the comments up. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Sometimes it comes up fast, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. There it is. Got it. First like, I win. All right, boys, we don't normally do this many streams in a row. We have not been doing this many for quite a while, but here we are. And then we have another stream tomorrow for the giveaway. Don't forget to come to the stream tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So we're doing the giveaway for the racing gloves. So be there or be square. Firkin, how's it going, brother? It's good to see you. 2 second like you won. I will not miss it. Yeah, you better not miss it. You better not miss it, Nick. Which car is this? F4? No, we are in Indy NXT. So we are finally in the C-Class license where we can do Indy NXT races. So this is an oval race, though. So let's go ahead and go out there and qualify. I don't know what to expect here. It's 40 laps at a track I've never done before. We just downloaded it right before the stream started. I did turn a couple practice laps before the stream though, so it's not like I'm brand new to it, but there's no cars on it, so we'll see what happens. Turn this down a little bit here. All right. Oh my God. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all, boys. Luckily we didn't hit the checkered yet, so that lap shouldn't count. Let's try this again. Goose Fraba. All right, I'm gonna start in second gear. It's really easy to spin these cars out. So let's try this again. Let's see if we can make it around the track before we wreck. Hopefully the roast goes better than that. All right. All right, we're gonna start accelerating now. All right, all right, all right. So we'll let off a little bit here. We have cold tires, and that's where we wrecked. I wrecked there in practice too, so kind of makes sense. Let's try this. I don't think I have to let off in turn 1 and 2. I think it's 3 and 4 that you got to be careful about getting loose, although I kind of felt it get a little wobbly there, so I could be wrong. I know you got to be careful about hitting the wall here. Especially as the tires go bad. I would imagine that's more and more important as the race goes on. So we're on the second lap. Let's see how this goes. I have a feeling this wasn't the best qualifying. But there's our 2 laps. I think it says we're 5th right now. Let's change that to a different one. All right, we're down to 6th now. That's not that bad. I don't know how many cars are in this. This doesn't feel too terrible, though. All right, let's take a look at the chat. We got Nico, we got Gavin, we got Thomas in the chat. What's going on, brother? All right, which car is this? Again, this was the Indy NXT cars. Oh, check that livery out. That's pretty cool. What's Gucci, everybody? Thomas Spiker, how are you doing? On your, that's not even your normal page, Tommy. What page are you on right now? Hey, Gavin, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good Tuesday so far. What's up, dog? Not a whole lot. What's up, dog? Up, dog. You said up, dog. That's funny, isn't it? All right, so qualifying is over, boys. This is going to be an interesting one. It says we're... Oh, my God, dude. There's only 9 cars. Okay, so I did terribly, apparently. Let's see if we have enough time to see how we qualified. Oh, bro, I'm the second slowest time. That's not ideal. That's not what you want to see before the race. But the main thing here is that we improve our safety score. And to get an upgrade, you have to do at least 4 races. So we might as well get in there and get one out of the way. So anything could happen here. This might be an absolute disaster. I'm going to hope for the best, though. What's up, hot dog? Hot dog! Firkin, I bought an F4 car, Porsche Cup car, the new Gen 9. Dude, the Porsche Cup is so much fun. You're going to love that, Firkin. Yeah, I've spent probably $120 in the past few days on iRacing. But you don't think about that. Just put that out of your mind. Don't worry about it too much. It is what it is. It's the cost of admission. It's still cheaper than buying a car. Just remember that. And also, you're going to be a doctor, so what does it matter, bro? I know, Tommy. I don't want to talk about it. The direct drive is anxious for a race. I know. He's shaking like crazy. Look at that thing. He's like, what's happening? It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. We're going to get through this, I think. I actually bought a wheel, and I thought it was broken whenever it was doing that. But apparently, that's just how all these direct drives are whenever you're sitting here for some reason. He's not a doctor yet, but I think he's in med school, aren't you, Firkin? But don't have it on a channel page. Wait. I have YouTube Premium on this account, but not your own. Why wouldn't you have it on your Spiker Creative one? Ooh, yeah, I bought it, buddy. You told me to buy it, Noah, so I bought it. I turned a couple practice laps. I qualified second to last out of the cars that qualified, so anything could happen here. He's going to be a doctor soon enough. He's going to be a doctor soon enough. And he's not going to forget about me when he's got that doctor money. You know what I'm saying? He's going to spoil more. All right. Race is about to start, boys. Let's see how this goes. I had to turn the direct drive down a little bit because it's 40 laps and I didn't want to be tired by the end of it. Although I'm not going to lie, for some reason right now, I'm a little sluggish. I'm a little sleepy right now. But I'm going to wake my ass up. And we're going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. I just want no incidents. I want to get through this without hitting the wall. I am a little bit worried because this track, it's kind of easy to go too fast into a turn. And after 40 laps, I can only imagine what your tires are like. So maybe we take it chill in the beginning. I say that every time and then I don't do that. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. iRacing is for the rich. That's not true. That's not true. But you do have to have a job. And I'm not supposed to say the J word, but you are going to need to have a job. Listen to that turbo. Listen, you ready? Woo, boy. Woo. These cars sound sick. Oh, I misshifted. That's okay. We're going to take it nice and easy these first couple laps. Especially this first turn right here. It's easy to spin out here, as we did in qualifying. See? See? What did I say? What did I say? Boom. Check that out. And that's our first caution of the day. So I guess in C-Class license, there's cautions. Which is kind of cool. I've never done a race with cautions, so hopefully I don't mess this up. It's single file. This is actually kind of cool. I've never done a race with cautions before. But I think 2 cars got wiped out, it looked like. It's just really easy to spin out in that turn 1 and 2. Jeez, bro. All right, well, 3 cars are already out of the race. So at least Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. There's still 8 cars. 7 cars? There's 7 cars on the track right now. So 2 are already gone. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. 1 lap in, 1 turn in, and they were deleted. I don't know why we're still going so slow. I guess this is just a normal caution thing. Maybe they're going to get the track ready for us. Pit lane is open, but we've only done literally 1 lap, so there's no real reason to do that. Dude, I can't get over that turbo sound. It sounds awesome. Alright, so we at least made it through 1. Benedict, how's it going, brother? Yeah, we're racing some iRacing right now. I love this game. It's pretty much the only thing we race on the sim. We did try to do some F1 24 last night. That went terribly, so we have given up on that. We tried NASCAR 25. That went terribly, so we've given up on that. Assetto Corsa is okay, I guess, but nothing beats iRacing, in my opinion. Ric Flair, welcome back to the chat. It's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good night so far. Do Mazda. Maybe we'll do a Mazda race after this for you, buddy. We got a season promotion yesterday, so we have a C-Class in oval and formula cars, so I figured, what the hell, let's go ahead and try these things out. So we bought a new track. We're doing a little quick oval race to start the night. But we could probably make that happen for you, buddy. The Mazdas do sound sick. Who doesn't allow me? It's so hard to look down and drive at the same time. No, bro, for real. Dude, I'm serious. I'm seriously serious, guys. Nothing beats iRacing for me. Benedict, do you have iRacing? I thought that dude was about to pit. I think he was trying to psych everybody out. All right, how many caution laps are we going to do? The dudes that wrecked aren't even in the race anymore. Oh, wait, maybe they're back. I think he's actually still in the pits. Noah, are you out there? What's going on right now? Why do we have so many freaking caution laps? Well, there's actually nothing in the F1 track guidelines that say track can't be an oval. Is that right? Noah, real quick, what happened here? Good luck. Thank you, Benedict. We made it through the first turn of the first lap, so we did better than 2 people at least. If a couple more people wreck, maybe we'll be able to get a top 5 in our first oval in the Indy NXT. I can't speak. I will say, this is kind of lame right now, this caution stuff. It's like, dude, come on, 5 laps of this? Seems a bit aggressive, don't you think? Caution came out. No, I know it came out. How many laps do we have to do of caution? It's not like they're sweeping the track for real. So what the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? Is the caution... Dude, okay, I was going to say. Pace car's coming in. All right, boys, we're back to racing. It's lap 5 of 40. I have not done this track with other cars on it yet, so this is going to be a... Oh, I'm getting drafted out pretty good. I had no traction there for a second. It kind of feels like I'm getting loose almost every single turn. Is there a caution again? There's another caution, boys. All right. Another caution. So this is a fun race so far. I love the turbo spool. Listen, you ready? Woo! All right, boys. That thing looks like the starfish from SpongeBob. What's his name? Patrick. I don't know why that car reminds me of Patrick Star. Is it just me? Anyone else think that? All right, let's take a look at the chat while we're looking. Depends tells you, blah, blah. Candace is on her way home. May have met our florist for the... okay. Candace might have met a florist that we can use for our wedding. Because we're getting married. Woohoo! All right, let's look down. Thomas Piker, your stream tomorrow is on my Google work calendar. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Tomorrow's stream is the giveaway. So we're giving away some sick racing glove. Tommy's convinced he's going to win. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope it's one of you. I did it in the middle of the week. That way it's not as popping of a stream. Normally in the middle of the week, it's like just the boys, you know what I'm saying? Saturdays, it can pop off a little bit. So I didn't want it to be too crazy. I don't know why every single time that car is pretending to go in the pits. I think he's waiting to see if anyone else is going to go in the pits and then decides at the end no one's going in the pits. I mean, we've had like 2 laps of racing at this point. The rest has been caution laps. Goose Fraba. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Goose Fraba. We just got to keep in our zen. I mean, we're almost a quarter of the way through this race, and I feel like we haven't even put any wear on the tires. If it gets to like... I don't think I'll probably go in the pits at all. If it was like 40 laps of hard racing and a caution came out at the end, then maybe, but not right now. Dude, Tommy, Billy sent me... Never mind, I'm not going to talk about it here. I'll show you later. We'll talk about it later. Noah, welcome to the big leagues, kid. Yeah, honestly, it feels kind of cool in a weird way. But we're just like slowly driving. So it's probably not that fun to watch, but it feels kind of cool. I'm excited to do races where you have to like fuel and everything. A little bit more strategy will come out in those kinds of races. Is that a B class that you have to do that, Noah? Now you have to deal with the caution fest. Yeah, but the thing is, the cautions could help you. You never know. But it could also screw you. Bruh. This is really sick, guys. Are you a student or what, Nick? He's gotta be. He's gotta be in, like, high school? Right, Nick? Or am I crazy? The true who can say. I rented VR for iRacing for 1 week. Wait. You can rent a VR headset? How sick is that headset for that to be a thing? You should turn around the truck with one hand. I don't think I should turn... I think... Did you mean to say track? That's a terrible idea. I'll get a disqualification. We don't want that. All right, pit lane is still open. This is crazy. So there's only 6 cars on the track right now. If one more person gets taken out, we'll automatically get a top 5, which is kind of cool, right? I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that at all. I'm a person for Kana. Mr. Jazzy Bass, how's it going, brother? Welcome to the chat. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, so everybody welcome Jazzy Bass in the chat. I think we're about to go green lane. Oh my god, I braked right before that. That's devastating. Lost so much speed. That's okay. That's okay. That was sketchy. That felt a little sketchy. I didn't know where that car was. And I didn't want him to hit me or me hit him. It's not worth it. We're here for safety points. We're learning. We're still learning. So let's get in the draft here. I was in 5th gear. Should probably get in the right gear. Oh. I think if I would have kept on the gas there, I probably would have hit the wall. I had to slow down a little bit. hopefully I don't lose the draft too much. I haven't done this track behind cars, so I'm really having a hard time with turns 3 and 4 there. I'm slowing down quite a bit, but I'm not the only one. Glenn behind me is also having a hard time. He's 3 seconds behind. Turns 1 and 2 are pretty straightforward. With cold tires, though, you just got to be careful. I'm so afraid of hitting that wall there. It happened during practice. I'm losing him. Although the car behind me is 4 seconds behind, so I don't know if he's just waiting for caution or what. Oh, whoa, whoa. I need to change up what I'm doing in turns 3 and 4. That's not working for me. We are losing a ton of time. I'm having to brake. I downshifted all the way to 4th there. But again, I didn't turn any laps with cars, so it's really hard to know what happens in the draft. All right, that felt a little bit better. That felt a little bit better. Still losing the car ahead. He's 1.4 seconds ahead. I ate Jersey Mike's for lunch today, and every burp I have tastes like a Jersey Mike's Italian sub. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's not ideal either. All right, we made up some nice time there. Now they're only 1 second ahead. I think we kind of figured out turns 3 and 4, at least a better strategy than before. We're slowly catching them. They're 0.8 seconds ahead now. All right, so we're at lap 17 of 40. .7 seconds ahead, so we're gaining on them. Turn 1 and 2, I can pretty much be all out. All right, now they're 0.6 seconds ahead. We're making moves. We're figuring things out. We got Patrick Starr ahead of us. He's 0.4 seconds. .4 seconds still. Oh, got to be careful of that white line, and I'll spin you. We passed Patrick. Let's go! All right, so we're figuring stuff out a little bit here. Let's try to get back in their draft, catch up to them. We got nice tires right now. Let's see if we can go 4 wide here. I'm a little bit worried about incident happening, but they're 0.9 seconds ahead, so let's keep an eye on that. All right, we got Patrick Starr catching up. .7 seconds ahead. .5 seconds ahead, but Patrick Starr is on our tail. Turning a lot there, so I'm probably burning my tires up to bits. It's lap 24 of 40. A lot of back and forth going on right here. I don't know where to go. My tires are definitely getting a little sketchier. Patrick Starr is on our tail. There's 15 laps to go. I was worried about going wide there. I didn't know where the other car was on the right. I was a little bit worried about that. All right, we'll see what happens. Oh, shnikes. Oh, shnikes. Everybody's catching back up. So I'm just trying to stay with this group until near the end. Who knows what'll happen? It's definitely getting harder and harder to turn around 3 and 4 there. That was scary. That was kind of scary. I don't have triple monitors, so it's hard to know where they're at. I like being on the insides of turn 1 and 2. Turns 3 and 4, I'm having a tough time. That's been the story all day. Lap 30 of 40, 10 to go. whoa. Oh, no. Patrick Starr's even passing us now. We went from 3rd to 5th. This is going to be an interesting finish. Anything could happen. I don't know where Patrick Starr is. Oh, he's behind us. This has been a pretty fun race, though, so far. Bro. Come on. Don't hit the wall. Turns 3 and 4 are definitely where we lose the most speed. It's lap 34 of 40. All right, boys, 6 to go. I'm trying to just get back in that draft. Like I said, I'm just having a hell of a time. It turns 3 and 4. I do think the inside of that's the place to be. I'm just trying to stay in a position where I can get a podium. It'll be hard. Bro. My tires are awful. Patrick Starr's back on our tail. I gotta leave him room. That's where triple monitors would be awesome to have. All right, boys. It's lap 37, 38 of 40. 3 to go. We've been going up and back and forth. Oh my God, don't do it, Matt. I almost hit the wall. I had to brake. I didn't want to brake, but I had to brake. My tires are shot. Let's see if we can at least catch back up. It's lap 39 to 40. 2 to go. Can I get back in the draft in time? It's going to be close. Come on! White flag! Oh no! I don't think I'm gonna have the speed. I'm not. Devastating blow. Devastating blow. We got 5th. That was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. For our first race, I'm just happy we didn't get any incident points. We kept it out of the other cars. We made it through the whole thing. I would have loved a podium, but you know what? That ain't too bad. We'll take that. We will take that, ladies and gentlemen. Thurman ended up winning. That was the car that passed us at one point early in the race. So well done. Good racing, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. My eyes are burning after that one. That was intense, boys. All right, let's take a look at the chat. How's it going, everybody? Just so you know, there's a bunch of you out there right now. If you haven't already, click like on the stream. Make sure you subscribe because tomorrow we are doing a giveaway. So it's very important that you're here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We're doing a giveaway for some badass American flag racing gloves. Check that out. So these will be the giveaway item for tomorrow. We hit 250 subs, so we're going to do that giveaway. So make sure you're here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And if you haven't already, hit like on the stream. It's just a double tap. Bada bing, bada boom. It's Christmas for crying out loud. Come on, help more out. All right, now let's go look at the comments here. Let's take a look. There's quite a bunch of new faces in the chat right now, so you'll love to see it. Dude, my eyes are burning after that stream. Oh my God, that was an insane race. Got to take that headphone out for a second, kind of recalibrate. But let's look through the comments, see what everyone's saying here. Hopefully it's a bunch of nice stuff. Bada bing, bada boom. Goose Fraba. All right, that's where we started at. But I need diploma, like passport, flight permission, okay. Brazil to USA is too bad to go. I can't even understand what that meant, Nico. Gavin, oh yeah, it's so bad. I rented VR for iRacing for 1 week. I didn't even know you could do that, Firkin. That's awesome. I have a MetaQuest 3, but I never really use it, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. It hurts my eyes. It's already enough on this screen. Like, my contacts were drying out like crazy during that. But you know what? We made it through. So, thank you for saying hi to Jazzy. Jazzy, again, it's good to see you in the chat. We've never seen you here before. James Bowmaker, how's it going? Good to see you too, brother. I don't know if I've ever seen you either in the chat, so welcome. It's good to see new faces out there. I love the setup. Thank you, Mr. Jazzy Bass. I appreciate that. I love it too, buddy. It is so much fun. This thing is a blast. And you know what? We're getting somewhere. We're definitely getting better at iRacing. If you look at 6 months ago when we started compared to now, it's night and day. So we're still not fast. We're still not anything that great. But you know what? We're getting better, and that's what matters, boys. You always try to get a little bit better every single day. Nico, we had 325 subs, so we got a couple subs during the stream. You love to see it. 58 viewers. Awesome. I love that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Fran, is that what that says? Also, welcome to you. I've never seen you in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. All right, we got Aliens42. Good to see you, brother. Tighter turns, go high, fall low, end up high on gas. There you go. Where were you a couple minutes ago? But it's good to see you in the chat. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Good to see you, buddy. I can't read that. Atazi Herman says hi. How's it going? Good to see you in the chat. We've never seen you either. So welcome, welcome, welcome. F1 Edit Maker. Bro, I need an edit maker. What's up? Are you for hire, F1 Edit Maker? Also, welcome to the chat. We've never seen you either, so it's good to see you, brother. Hug Yellow, I'm back. It's really hard, just so you have an idea, when I'm racing, it's impossible to look at that or else you're going to end up wrecking. So that's the reason I'm not ignoring you. I always go back and read the comments, so I love seeing them coming through. I can see it in my peripheral on the computer, and I have my phone here too, so I can look at the most recent ones. It's just virtually impossible to do that while you're actually racing. It's just too easy to wreck it. You know, no texting and driving is what they say. Gavin's back in the chat. Love to see it. Sweet setup. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate you. I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat either, so it's great to see you. Thank you for joining us, brother. Thanks for the comment. Coming in too tight. Story of my life. You know what I'm saying? All right. FNI Racing. Try brake slightly and lifting earlier into 3. I think that's honestly the key. I think early on I was taking it in a weird way. I really wore my tires out by the end of it. Let's see what that did for our... Okay, beautiful. We got 0.17 for that race in our safety rating, so you'll love to see that. That's huge. We will take that. We got Shasha. Is that what that says? It's hard to see. My eyes are so blurry. Why are you going so wide? I don't know. You tell me. I'm figuring things out as we speak. This was the first race we ever did at this track. That was also the first race we ever did in the Indy NXT cars. So cut me some slack, okay? We got 5th. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. And the main thing that I was worried about is hitting another car and taking them out. And we didn't do that. See, wide is easier on tires. See, there you go. Hug outside wall, then go to the left line. We could try all of these things. It's really easy to say. It's so much different when you're behind the wheel. I will say that I have a theory in my head of how to do this stuff. It just doesn't always go according to plan. So let's keep going. Actually, real quick, let's just see what races are next. We got Nashville Super Speedway. If you guys didn't like that, you're not going to like how I drive in that. I know that's a difficult track. We could also do a Talladega Super Speedway race. You know that that's going to hurt your I rating or your safety score, though, because there's always a massive pile up in that. So we'll see about that. See, too tight again. I get it, Alien. Too tight. I get it. High on corners, fall to center. Have you done this, Aliens? I need to know. It will push you to the wall. I was getting pushed to the wall like crazy during that in iRacing. Noah, yes. Yeah, usually the bottom is better for tires, actually. Is that true, Noah? Is that true? I haven't done any long races, so again, all this is new, so cut me some slack. Let's just figure things out together. Christian Rose, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you back here. Glad to have you. The person ahead of him is indeed going to go wide once on a straight. He should momentarily use that period to come parallel. I should have probably watched the replay so I could have seen what I did. I didn't do that, though, so it's hard to remember. It would have been easier if I was going back to look at what I did. I should have probably saved that so I could have looked at it, but I didn't. I didn't do it. How's everyone doing? We're doing great. We're doing great, Christian. It's good to see you. Michael Thomas is back. Every oval isn't the same, Aliens. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. And Michael's actually a race car driver, so he knows. It is so easy to say, oh, you do this and this. You don't know that. Unless you actually have iRacing, it's hard to take it seriously. But I will take it with a grain of salt. I believe the low line is the way to time saving. He's just wide open and wearing his tires. That is exactly what I did, Michael. I wore my tires way too early trying to figure out how to take the course. Again, we didn't have any practice beforehand, and we didn't have any practice with cars. So that whenever you get the draft in there, it's totally different. It's definitely a little bit trickier. He maintains speed with less tire damage going high. Again, Noah said the exact opposite, so it's hard to know what to believe there. Noah's incredibly talented at iRacing, so I'm going to probably take his advice first. But Aliens, what do I know? Are you an iRacer? You tell me. All right, that was crazy, mate. Well done. Amazing job. Thank you, Firkin. Appreciate the kind words. And me trying to get Kyle banned. Dude, we can ban Kyle, but I don't even think he's in the chat right now, surprisingly, Christian. Michael's right. FNI Racer. Okay, so Michael's right. See? Michael's right. Alien? You tell me. Rebuttal. Maintain speed isn't always the best option for saving your equipment, Aliens. Yeah, honestly, you have to let up, I think, especially in a 40-lap race like that. I think what I should have been doing in the beginning part is not, I was trying to take it full speed the whole time. By lap 10, it's like, okay, that was a terrible strategy. So I think letting off the fuel, like he was saying earlier, like Noah was saying, FNI Racer, I think that's really the key is let off a little bit, take it, and then you accelerate more in the exit of the turn. I think that would have probably been the answer. But Nico, yes, we do have a bunch of new faces in here, and you'll love to see it. And again, don't forget, tomorrow's the giveaway stream. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we will be doing a giveaway stream. All you have to do to be a part of that is be in the chat. So just like you're doing right now, if you made a comment, we're going to put all the names in a little thingamabobber. And then from there, we're going to spin the wheel or whatever, and then it'll tell us who won. And then we'll ship you some really sick racing gloves that we have over there. So let's see here. I didn't forget about you, Jay-Z Photography. It's good to see you. When's the next race? That's a great question. Let's take a look at what we got here, and you guys can maybe help me pick what we do next. Watch the wide turns. Shasha back. Good games. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I'm in a B spec in GT4. Okay, Beast. Okay. Christian, don't worry, Matt. It's going to be nice because I sadly can't try to get Kyle banned. I know we're not actually going to ban Kyle, but it's fun to roast him because Kyle can dish it as much as he can take it. I feel bad talking about him when he's not here, though. Mr. P's in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back, brother. Cabinet MNFA says hi. Welcome, brother. We've never seen you in the chat, so welcome. Thank you for making a comment. It's good to see you. We got Nick back here. It's because you get very tired by the rules you need to obey. GT4 Gran Turismo 4. Mike says, sup? What's going on, Mike? Never seen you in the chat either. Welcome, brother. Good to see you. Mr. Peely's playing some GT5. Love it. Love it. That's the only PS5 game I have except for Call of Duty, I think. But I don't play a whole lot of that. Oh, that's hilarious. Throw away. The next comment was throw away I can't even say that because I'm worried I might say it wrong, and that's pretty close to a word that I'm not supposed to say. So throw away, blah, blah, blah. Do you play Call of Duty? We don't. But you know what? We could. I own it. My friends and I would play it every once in a while, and it was pretty fun. But I'm not very good. Do you mean Call of Booty? You should say Call of Duty. I guess Duty, but like with a D-O-O-T-Y. That could have been funny. Alien says he can drive. It's so funny because I had some friends over the other night. They said the same exact thing. They got behind the wheel. They wrecked every single time. So unless you do iRacing, I don't know if I can trust what you're saying there. Renaissance with a knock-knock joke. Let's read it. Renaissance, welcome to the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Knock-knock. Would you rather disappear right now or double and give it to the Native Americans? Knock-knock. Who? That was the funniest knock-knock joke I think I've ever heard, just without even hearing the pun. But I can drive. Mr. Matt, Mr. P, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Aliens, high will give you more speed. But again, do you do iRacing, aliens? Do you actually iRace at all? That's a genuine question because you're telling a lot of advice, but have you ever been in iRacing ever? That's my question to you. Matt, there's many new people. There sure is, Christian, and it's great to see. You love to see it. Ric Flair says, what are you giving away? Nick, glad you asked. We're giving away the most America flag racing gloves you can get. Look at these. These are Modella. I don't remember what they're called. They're very, very nice. They're high end. And check these bad boys out. I should be using them myself probably, but I'm not. We're giving them away is what we're doing with them. They're very sick. American flag. Check that grip out. You're going to love them. Whoever wins them, very happy for you. Very excited for you. And that is our 250 subscriber giveaway. So who knows what the next one will be? Subscribe and stick with us, and you'll be there to find out. Tire wear. Matt, the new people are too smart. They're very smart, I will say. It's perspective. Aliens, you haven't answered the question, though. Have you ever iRaced before is my question. Roblox racing. Yeah, that's the thing is they'll be giving you all the advice like, dude, on Roblox, it's literally all you have to do is this. Or in NASCAR 25 on PS5, all you have to do is this. It's not the same. It really isn't. I hate to tell you. My niece loves Roblox racing. She literally thinks that's the same as what I'm doing here. But up top, the turn is longer, so you are wearing your tires for longer. What's the rebuttal there, aliens? No is the answer. Thank you. That's all we needed to hear. We need to get you on the sim. If you're up in the northeast of the U.S., come over sometime. I'll have you over. You can try it yourself. It's totally different whenever you're behind the wheel. It's easy to just say, just floor it. Just floor it. Well, that's not racing. That's not actually the reality of how it goes, unfortunately. I wish it was that easy, and in my head it was that easy, and then I started, and then here we are. Joshua Arnold, welcome, brother. Welcome back, actually. You have the same name as one of my buddies from a couple years ago, Josh Arnold, and you're back. So it's good to see you. Thank you for coming back, buddy. For example, the saving line at Bristol is the low. The high line wears more. That's why in recent Bristol races, everyone was at the bottom, barely anyone at the top. Matt, what's your address? I want to come over. DM me on Instagram. We'll make it happen, Christian. All you have to do, More Bore on Instagram. Follow More Bore on Instagram. We DM back and forth all the time on there. So there's a bunch of guys on there. Also, if you do have iRacing, let me know and we'll go ahead and do a race together sometime. It could be fun. My rebuttal is no turn shorter as you excel. Okay, you're talking too much physics. That's not going to work. Classic Harvey, just floor. Exactly, Classic Harvey. Also, good to see you again, brother. You haven't been here too much lately. We need to get in a race together sometime soon. Me, you, and Noah. That would be a lot of fun. We'll do a hosted race if you want. Whatever you want. I love your streams. Thank you, Josh Arnold. I appreciate you, buddy. Christian, I don't have an Instagram, though. Devastating, my guy. I don't know how I'm going to privately give you that. I'm not giving that out on the stream. If racing would ever get added on Xbox, I would race with you. It wouldn't be the same if I had to guess. There's too much money in iRacing on the app. For example, I've spent like $120 just on tracks and cars this week, and that's not even including all the other stuff I've spent. I don't even want to think about how much I've spent on iRacing this year, but it's ridiculous. Finally, an iRacing stream. Braden Jeffers, welcome to the chat, brother. Thank you for being here. Make sure you're here tomorrow, Braden, because I know I've just said this to everybody else here, but we are doing a giveaway for some sick racing gloves. So make sure you're here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and you have a chance to win. All you have to do is comment like you just did. I'll enter your name into this little thingamabobber, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're in. I've been getting violated by work. I want to get rich again soon. Oh, racing. I thought you said rich again. I want to get racing again soon. That would be amazing. It's like that sometimes. Work can be a real bitch, but you know what? Here we are. Josh Arnold, I would for sure. Well, just go ahead and add me. Anyone's welcome over anytime. The new people are taking over the stream. There's a lot of, to be honest with you, the people commenting right this second, Christian, are actually in the stream a couple of times so far. So it's always fun seeing new faces. Though I believe iRacing is usually the top that wears more. Okay, I got to stop reading the chat. Although I will respond to Radar because he's also new. So welcome Radar to the chat. This is a 45-inch curved, is it LG? I think it's an LG monitor, and it's awesome, dude. Couldn't recommend it more. It is so sweet for what we're doing here. I kind of want to get 2 more and just get a full-on rig, because in races like that, ovals, it's really hard to see where the other cars are unless you change like you hit a button and then you can look left or right. All right, let's pick a race, boys. What do we want to do? We could do another oval. We could do a sports car. I'd love to do a Porsche Cup race, but I don't even see it available. So I don't even think there's any Porsche Cup racing right now, which kind of sucks. I don't want to race the M2. I don't really like that much. We could do the Mustang Challenge. Oh, no, that's Virginia International. And anyone who's been here before knows how that went last time we tried Virginia International. Not great. So maybe we won't do any Sports Cup, unfortunately. Now, I'm not doing that car either. Okay, so we're not going to do a sports car. That's a little... I could buy the Mission R. Noah, have you ever raced the Mission R Porsche? It looks sick. Is that a mid-engine car? It looks freaking awesome, but I don't feel like buying something else. I've already spent way too much money this week, so let's try to find something that we have. So let's look at Formula. We could look at doing an open wheel at Summit Point. I don't know how that would go. That might be a disaster. That could potentially be really bad. Although, didn't we practice some laps? Didn't we do some laps on this last night? Wasn't it pretty fun? I don't know how I'd do during a race, but maybe we do that. What do we think? Do we do the Summit Point race? I'm debating it. All right, do a legend car race. Oh, dude, I don't know if I can do that right now. I'm focused on keeping a safety rating at least manageable, and I have a feeling a legend car race is going to destroy everything. Michael actually races legend cars in real life, so that's why he wants me to do that. He's a G. Please, wait. What did you say, Christian? Do it. What did you say? Do what? Do a legend car race? Yo, VIR, I am not doing it. Christian's trying to sabotage our score and everything. Get a 4-man for 24-hour Daytona or something. It would be sick. Dude, I actually have a friend who would like to do that. And if you're into it, I could probably turn some practice laps to prep for that. That would be a whole thing. That would be a long stream, though, so that could be really fun. Would you do it, Noah? Because I think we have 4 guys then. If Harvey would do it, you would do it, I would do it. I got a buddy, Dustin. He would also do it. I'm in for a Daytona 24. All right, we should start practicing. I don't know if I can race that long, though. So I might have to be like the smallest portion of that crew, but I think I could do it. Can you run a truck race? We could probably do that. Let's see what time the truck race is. I think they're racing at Nashville. I am tempted to do a Talladega race. What do you guys think about that? Should we do another oval? The truck race isn't until later, it looks like. So the truck race isn't until 7:15. And to be honest, I don't know if we'll still be on the live at 7:15. So I'm already pretty hungry. There's 2 races. They're both at Nashville. No, what's the difference between the trucks that are fixed and the... What's the difference between the truck fixed and the Craftsman Truck Series? It's the same car. 80 laps. Holy shit. I don't think I could do that. That sounds like a very long race. Let's see what this one is. 40 laps. That's much more manageable. Okay, so maybe that's the difference. So what do we think? Do we do a Talladega race? Here's your 2 options. We could do Talladega, or we could do the Formula car at Summit Point. This is a USF 2000 car. So I'm down for either of those. Either the Summit Point or another oval. What do we think, boys? What do we think? We have a minute left to decide. Christian, I am absolutely not doing VIR. Stop trying to sabotage me. Dude, me either, but we can send it. I'd be down. I'd be down. I need to practice. What kind of car do we want to do for the 24? Josh Arnold says, yes, Gen 4. Craftsman Truck Series is open. The other one is fixed. I don't even know what the difference of that is, though, Michael. F1. There's no F1 that we can do, Josh Arnold, unfortunately. So it's really just between those. Come on, Matt. I'm in. Yeah. Oval. Okay, we're doing an oval. That's the only one that said oval. So we're doing a Talladega. Hopefully we don't sabotage ourselves here because this Talladega race can get ugly fast. And it almost certainly will. But we're going to do it. Let's switch out our steering wheel. Let's put the oval wheel on. We're going to do a Talladega race, boys. We're going to Dega. We're going to Dega. I want to rip that Cadillac V. Dude, that would be sick. Dude, the Cadillac V. I don't know if I own the Cadillac. I think I own the BMW. Open means open setup, fully customizable. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know if I have the skills or ability to do that, though, as far as setting up my truck. I kind of like that I can just get in a fixed car and it's bada bing, bada boom, we're done. We're doing Dega. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're going racing, boys. In the Craftsman, you can adjust everything in the car. Have you ever done that, Noah? I don't think I do either. It's that wild prototype car. We'll have to check it out. I mean, I'd buy it. I don't care. I'll buy it. What's another $15 on the car at this point this week? Let's tell Candace to come up here. We're going to tell Candace, come say hi. The stream was popping a little bit ago during the race, but then we talked too long. So it's dying down a little bit, but that's okay. Now it's just me, you. It's just the boys. All right, let's go. Join race. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see how this goes, fellas. So this might be my last race. We'll see. We'll see. Also, Talladega is in Alabama, and I don't even think I knew that until just now. How did I not know that? Where did I think Talladega was? I think I might have thought it was in Florida, to be honest. That's kind of embarrassing. Money comes and exactly right, Harvey. Money comes, money goes. Memories last forever. That's exactly right. You can buy setups for open cars or free ones online. You know what? I actually did know that. That makes total sense. That makes total sense. That is kind of sick, to be honest with you. So maybe we should dabble with that a little bit, but not tonight. Not tonight. Maybe off stream or something. But the thing is, I always want to do stuff I know I can kind of do on the stream. But if I ever hop on the sim, I always stream it. I almost never race on iRacing without it being on the stream. It just doesn't feel right doing it without you boys. All right, so we got a lot of D-class drivers. We got a couple A's, some C-class drivers in there. We did an oval and we didn't have any incidents, so that luckily that should make up for any incidents that we get during this race, because this, like I said, in Talladega, you know there's going to be something happen. Yeah, I bought the one for the Indy 500 this year because I didn't know crap about the setups at the time and misses the fixed 500. Yeah, I guess that would make sense because there's definitely a bunch of adjustments you can do on those cars. I just use the one that iRacing gives you. They have the qualifying trim and then they have the race trim, and I just basically leave it at that. Matt, will you ever do VIR again? Potentially. I won't pay for it. Last time we did that, we paid for that hosted race, and it went terribly. And then I accidentally exited early and ruined everybody's race. So that was really cool of me. VIR and NASCAR would be sick. All right, maybe we'll give it a go. That track I just didn't know very well whenever we tried it, and I haven't done it since we did that. All right. I'd be down to try it out. I would be too. I'm texting Candace saying, come now or come never. All right, boys. I'm not going to do any practice laps because there's really no point. We'll wait until qualifying. I hear Candace coming. She does care. Ah, looky who it is.
I'm actively dipping tortillas in enchilada sauce.
Oh, crap. We're having enchilada bake for dinner. I can't wait. That sounds so bussing.
So hi, everyone.
Mwah.
Look at my nails.
Say hi to the stream.
Hello, everyone. Bubble bath.
The stream isn't as popping as it was. There were 60 people on earlier. It was pretty popping. It was pretty dope. We had a bunch of new people. What's on your hands? Cheese? Enchiladas?
I'm actively... I saw your text.
I texted Candace. I said, it's now or never. Come say hi to the boys or don't do it at all. Christian says hello. Does anyone else say hi? Nobody else? What the fuck? You guys hate her? Jeez Louise. It's a little bit more dead right now, but that's okay. We're about to qualify. I just wanted to say hi to you. How did the nails go?
Good. It looks so good.
They look incredible.
I think I may have met a florist.
You told me that on the text. We'll talk about it after stream. One more kiss. Wish me luck. Mwah.
Good luck.
Thank you, baby.
Love you.
All right. How long till dinner?
I'm about to do the last layer, and then it'll be 20 minutes in the oven.
Oh, hell yeah. That's perfect. I will be done here in 20-ish minutes. Thank you. Love you. All right. We got a sick enchilada bake in the works downstairs. So, boys, let's go qualify. Hello. Very pretty. Oh, she's gorgeous, isn't she? That's my fiance. My Yance, as they say. All right. So, to be honest, I either want to be at the very front or the very back. So we'll see where we end up. You gotta love a Dagger race. It almost always leads to heartbreak, but you know what? It is so much fun. And every once in a while, you get a win at Dagger. Every once in a while, you get a W, and it feels real good. So right now, we're just building some speed up. On the outside wall. All right, boys, green flag. You know, sometimes I do really well qualifying, sometimes I do awful. And I can never remember what my strategy was. So we're kind of just going to do a mixed bag here and see where we end up. It doesn't look like many people have qualified, though, because... Oh, wait, never mind. They're finishing their laps now. It says we're 11th right now. Before it said we were 4th or 5th. So let's see where we end up here, boys. So that's the end of our first lap. We're going to stay tight this next lap. Okay, that was a terrible lap. We got up to 9th. Let's keep it nice and tight. Nice and tight. I'm sure everyone's in the comments. I can see it in my peripheral. I'm sure everyone's saying, do this, do that. But it is what it is. We're going to keep it nice and tight and hope for the best. And our goal here is no incident points. It's always fun to win, but it's always fun to finish without an incident point. All right. So that wasn't the best. We qualified 11th, which is honestly the last place I want to be during this race. But you know what? We're gonna be okay. Okay, we're down to 12th. We're dropping like a stone. I didn't even get into 53s. It's a 54.013. So let's see. Let's go out and see what the other guy did to get first. How much time do we got left? We got 48 seconds. So let's go to the pole sitter. Who is that? Batons? Let's go to Mr. Batons. There he is, Brandon. Let's see how he did it. All right. So he's coming out here. Let's just watch what he does. So he's right now, this is still his practice lap. Practice. Okay. So now he's out there. Okay, so he cuts down. Are you allowed to do that? I didn't know you could go under the yellow like that. He's under the yellow like the whole time. Wait, I'm confused of what I'm looking at right now. How is that even possible? Okay, there. Now he's coming out. Okay, we lost it. Okay, well, we'll never know. That's okay. That's all right, boys. I think he's going to qualify 9th. You were very close. We qualified 12th, unfortunately. What I said from Dale Jr., what'd you say? What'd you say? If you slide up, don't force your car back down on the apron. It will hurt your momentum faster. I always thought that felt like I was going faster, but it kind of makes sense that that would be the case. I'm going to believe Michael, though, Christian. I think he knows what he's talking about. You were too late with the tip. Oh, here we go, boys. Yep, unfortunately. That's okay. There's always next time. I got to go. Who's going? Christian, it was good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming back. Make sure you're in the stream tomorrow night. I want you guys to win. There's always new faces, but I want one of the boys that are always here to win. The key is I'm going to make them have to be in there when I do that spin or whatever, or else they can't win. Maybe I'll make you pick a number instead, because honestly, it might be a little too hard to enter everyone's name. So maybe I'll just make you all pick a number, and then I'll do like a roll of the dice or something. And then whoever gets it wins. Gavin, how's it going, buddy? How you doing, bud? We're about to do a Talladega race. Now, I am tempted to miss the start, to be honest with you. I'm very tempted to miss the start intentionally. But that's just kind of a lame move, so we're not going to do it. I'm going good. That's good to hear, buddy. There was a second thing I said, but it's okay. We'll go back and look at it after the race. It's just, on the phone, it's so hard to scroll, because as soon as someone comments again, it like goes back up to where it was. Quali here, just hug the line. Sorry, no, I didn't see that until just now. Do you want me to give some tips on qualifying? That would have been nice, Michael. Too little, too late. I'm not going to lie. I'm really excited about this enchilada bake thing that we're having for dinner here in a little bit. She made it once before, and it was so bussing. So bussing. All right, so we're starting 12th. We're at Talladega. We're doing a bit of iRacing tonight, as per usual. Let's go out there, do our practice lap, and then we're going to go green. Our goal is just to make it through this race without an incident. That's going to be a miracle if that happens. But you never know. You never know. This is one of those races, it doesn't really matter where you're at until the very last lap. As long as you can be up in the front pack, you can make a move for first. I don't like being in first at Talladega or Daytona, really. I prefer, well, Daytona maybe not as much. I prefer to get in first at Daytona at the very, very end. Talladega is one of those things, it's actually a disadvantage to be in first, in my opinion, because everyone ends up cutting around you and they got the draft and you don't. So we'll see what happens. You should get her a NASCAR Gen 4 stock car for Christmas, because why not? Honestly, this is embarrassing, but I have looked at buying a real NASCAR before. There was an AJ Foyt car that he drove at the Brickyard 400 for sale one year. This is about a year and a half ago now. And it wasn't even that much, and I really thought about buying it. But what am I going to do with a fucking NASCAR? It would be sick, though. And it was a Copenhagen car. It was so sick. And AJ Foyt's a legend. I should have probably bought it now that I'm thinking about it, but it is what it is. Because I've seen people making those street legal lately, and that would be kind of cool. What if I had a street legal sports car, or NASCAR? That'd be kind of sick. What should I get my sister? Oh, you were talking to Kaden in that comment. I thought you were talking about Candace and what I should get her. I don't think that's a bad idea, Kaden. Also, hey, Kaden, hope you're having a good night so far, buddy. We're about to go green, fellas. We're going green. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. That was so sketchy. I thought there was about to be a wreck. First lap, first turn. West Virginia. Mountain roads. I don't even know if that's the words. All right, boys. So again, we're basically just going to kind of hang out here. And we won't make a move for the first few laps. I don't love this car ahead of me, though. I just had to slam on the brakes pretty hard. That's okay. We're in the top 10, boys. So we're single file line, which is pretty crazy at Talladega this early. Normally a lap or two, there's a couple. But that's probably going to change here in just a second. There's the 16 car making his move. But more power to him. He might have the cars behind him here to do it. I'm just going to stay on the inside for a little bit. Hopefully that's not a mistake. If enough cars get to the outside, it's not a bad move. All right, we got cars making their way to the outside. There we go. This is more like Talladega here. I was going to say, it was kind of crazy being single file that early. Dude, the anxiety at this track hits different. The cars are just everywhere, making moves. You're just hoping they see you. So far, so good. Oh, 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 oh. It's lap 4 of 16 right now. I'm going to stay low until near the end of the race. And then I'm going to try to make a move to the outside if we can. But first we got to try to just survive. West Virginia, country roads, take me home. Oh, see, it's starting to look like the outside cars might be the place to be. But what's terrifying is what might happen here in a second. They're 3 wide. That's kind of why I like being in the low side of the track, just because if you have to try to dodge, you at least have somewhere to kind of go. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, beast. Okay, beast. Okay, beast. Perfect. Does my car still run? We're still moving. So let's head to the pits, boys. You know that's going to happen at Talladega. You know that's going to happen. We got 4 incident points. There's almost nothing you can do to get through a Talladega race without an incident. The only thing you can do is just be at the very back of the pack and stay hanging back for a while, but you knew that was coming. You knew that was coming, boys. So we're heading to the pits. Luckily, our car still drives to where we don't have to get towed. But when you're going 3 wide like that, it's only a matter of time before something happens. We got wrecked, fellas. Devil Charger, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. I'll read the comments here in a second, and I just got to focus on the race. We got to get through this. We're down pretty far now. Oh, getting a little loose here. All right, so not where we wanted to be, but it's probably not going to be the last wreck of the race. So maybe we'll be able to make some positions up here. My goal really is just to stay out of any more incidents because I don't want any more incident points. If you keep it at 4, you're probably going to end up with a net neutral on the race, which is really all you can ask for here. So we're 18th right now. It'd be fun if we could get a car to draft with. The car behind is 3.4 seconds and gaining on us slightly. But he wasn't a part of that wreck, so I will wait for him. For a second, I thought I was going to make it through that wreck. It just didn't work out that way. But we got a car behind us. Let's see if we're still 18th. I think we are 18th, hardcore 18th. So that's real. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to slow down a little bit so the car behind can catch us. Because I need a drafting buddy. If you're racing alone, you're not going to get very far. So let's slow it down a little bit and hopefully get a drafting partner. He's 2.2. We'll let up one more time. 1.8. All right, that should get him close enough to where he can draft with us. Because I need to have speed to where we can draft together. Because if he just goes hauling past me, I did all that for nothing. So I need to catch back up to speed. We should be good now. That was literally a perfect execution. Beautiful. All right, so we got ourselves a drafting buddy now. Or not. Here. I'm going to let you pass me because I don't think you know how to drive. So go ahead, number 2. Make the pass. How is he not passing me? Bruh. Okay. This guy does not understand the mission here. So I need him to get on my tail. Oh my God, this guy. It's the worst when someone doesn't know how to draft. This guy's all over the place. I'm literally just trying to get it to where he'll make a move. Go ahead. Bro, make the pass. I'm literally 3/4 throttle. How are you not passing me? There you go. Was that so hard? That way I can control if he stays behind me or not. Because he was all over the place. He doesn't understand how to do it. So now we're up to 183. There's wrecking on the front stretch. So hopefully that'll help us. We're up to 186, 187. So it's a massive improvement to 170-ish, or wherever we're at. 174, I think, is where we were at before when we were all by ourselves. But I need a drafting partner, or else we're never going to get anywhere. So the car ahead of him is 11.2 seconds, so we'll keep an eye on that to see how much progress we're making. Bro, this guy is something else. All right, so we're 18th place right now. Let's see if we can get any more positions by the end of this thing. It's 10 of 16 right now. Part of me wishes I would have stuck to my normal strategy, which is basically miss the start, come out of the pits, and then you're almost guaranteed to go from last to at least a top 10. If you can get it through this race with no incidents, you're going to end up probably in top 5. But for the most part, it seems like it's actually been pretty good so far. Because we're still 18th. That's okay. We got our drafting buddy. Let's see where we end up. It's really boring whenever you have no one to race with. Okay, I think now we're 15th. And there's a car ahead. And he was oh my God. He just came almost back on the track. Oh, you know what? No, he was 17th. It was just slowly changing where he was at. So there still hasn't been too many big wrecks go on. We're now 17th, I think. Yep, now 17th. So hopefully by the end of this thing, there's more incidents. The car ahead is 10 seconds now, so we're slowly gaining on him, but not by much. We're only going 184 now compared to 187, so I don't know if he's letting off the gas or what. How are we going slower now? I will say my drafting buddy is not very fun to draft with. Come on, Brian. All right, we're up to 16th now. Can we get a top 15? Why are you wiggling like that? What, are you racing with a controller or something? Okay, now we're going 187 again. Now we're making moves. Now we're doing something. I want a top 15, so we need another wreck to happen. It's lap 14 to 16, and I think we're a lap down, so there's only one more lap for that to happen. Overall, though, it seemed like it was a pretty decent race for that to be the only big accident. Now we're moving. Now you're moving, Brian. Let's go. All right, the car in front's pitting. That's a good sign. We might get that top 15 after all. I'm 3/4 throttle right now. Come on, beast. Let's go. Last lap, white flag. Oh, we're still 16th. Devastating. But we're catching up fast to the car ahead. Will we catch him in time? It's 8 seconds, 7.9, 7.7. He must have damage. I don't think we're going to catch him in time. No! 6.4. 6.1. I don't think we're going to catch him in time for top 15. Come on, 5.8. 5.5. He's limping along. He's right there. He's going to make it. No! He finished. All right. Well, 16th place, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, we were 15th. Let's go! I'll take that. I'll take that. With the big incident we got in, I kind of want to go watch that replay of what happened. Let's see why that wreck happened. All I know is a bunch of cars went flying into the path. So let's see where that went wrong. Let's go up to... Matthew Raymond won. At least a Matthew won. All right, there it was. Like I said, whenever I saw the 3 wide, I was like, this is not going to go well. Yeah, 19 cut down and hit a car. Where did 19th end up? Okay, he was basically last. So at least he left. He deserved to leave. You deserve to be booted. Let's go back. I want to watch the other angle of how those cars wrecked. It's kind of hard to see it from that camera angle. Let's go there. There was a period where I thought we were going to make it through it. So the 3 cars who hit us first, let's see what happened. If that 3 car didn't tap us, we might have made it through that. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We were so close yet so far. Let's see if that hurt our I rating at all. And by I rating, I always say that. It's SR rating. That's your safety score. So let's see if that took a hit or not. A little bit. 0.02. We can live with that. We can live with that. Our I rating did go down slightly, so that's a little annoying. I got a Track Racer 2. Let's go. Only Sim Racing. How's it going, brother? I'm going to go subscribe to your page right now. I'm hoping you have some sim content on your channel. It looks like you might. Bada bing, bada boom. You got your newest subscriber there, Only Sim Racing. All right, let's go back through the chat here. We'll respond to a couple of these. Let's take a look. The chat wasn't too crazy, so that should be easy. You were too late for the tip. That was before when we were qualifying. I got to go. We saw that too. I'm going good. We saw that too. Just driving near your Roku track. Let's go Talladega, boys. Yeah, that's a classic Talladega race right there, boys. Michael Thomas, you can brake while on the gas to keep some momentum, but also slowing down, if that makes sense. It does absolutely make sense, Michael. You have to do that with other cars. I could totally see that. If that's a smash matter that's going to pop off, you already know Devil Charge. So it sounds like you're also a fellow iRacer. We're going to go to your page. Do you have any content on there? Sure does. Devil Charger, you just got your newest subscriber too, buddy. All right, you got to work on your accident avoidance. Predator the Draft Masters is a must master the art of dodging the wreck. I'm just kidding, LOL. Yeah, there's nothing you can do when you're in the pack like that. I mean, it's going to happen the way that it is, and if a car goes to dodge somebody and hits you, there's nothing you can do about that. What's your name on iRacing? It's too small and I can't see. Devil Charger, add me on there if you haven't already. It's Matthew Borman. And we could do some racing together. We got a bunch of guys in the chat that also do iRacing, so it would be a lot of fun to race with you. I subscribe to your page, and hopefully we can make that happen soon. Bring your mic closer. I can't hear you. Sorry. Oh, you know what? That's why. The gain was turned down. That's why. It shouldn't really matter, but if the gain is turned down, that's going to cause that to happen. Candace Gerber's in the chat. She says, dinner is ready. That is the love of my life. Epic Sax Boy. Welcome to the chat. I used to play the saxophone. Fun fact about Matty B. In fact, so did Candace, the love of my life. So the setup is probably, I don't know, 7 to 8, something like that. I don't know. It's not, you don't want to think about it too much. But whenever I first bought it, I think I spent like $7,500. But I also made some mistakes, so I had to reorder stuff, and I never returned it. So that's also part of that. But yeah, dude, very fun setup. It's a blast. I highly recommend it. You don't have to get something this intense to have a good time on iRacing, though. So don't feel like you need something like that. You can do pretty much anything and have a great time. Thank you, Brady. Appreciate the comment, because honestly, I do need that kind of feedback when we're doing this. We're still trying to figure things out here, boys. So it looks like I hit the button at some point, probably when I was shoving the mic in Candace's face, but I don't want to be too loud and I don't want it to be too quiet. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever played F125? I have not. I had just yesterday, last night's stream, we did try to play F124. It didn't go well. Honestly, with the sim, in my opinion, it's kind of whack. That's my 2 cents on it. I don't know if anyone else has a sim out there that can give their 2 cents, but I'm not a fan of the F1. The only non-iRacing game that I would consider is Assetto Corsa, personally. Did you do PRI last week? I can't remember PRI. What's PRI? What track is that? I don't know if we did or didn't. I don't remember. I do not remember, boys. But dinner is ready, as you saw Candace say, so I'm out of here for the night. Do not forget, tomorrow's stream is the giveaway stream. So tomorrow, it's 7 o'clock right now. We're going to start the stream at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So be at the stream tomorrow and for your chance to win. All you're going to have to do is comment in the chat. I'll enter you in. And then bada bing, bada boom, you're going to be entered to win these sick American flag racing gloves. Let's go. Check that out. So these could be yours if you have a sim, bada bing, bada boom. If not, you can just race your normal car in these bad boys. So make sure you're on the stream tomorrow night. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the page. I appreciate y'all. It was a blast hanging out tonight. We'll catch you on the next one.